Hey guys, I'm Sagar from TechWorks. In this video, we will take a look at the camera of the Moto X Style. This phone packs in a 21 megapixel rear camera with f2.0 aperture and a color correcting temperature flash with dual LEDs. The front facing camera packs in a 5 megapixel sensor with a wide angle lens. You also get a forward facing flash which adds ample light to your pictures no matter the lighting conditions you are in. This camera lacks optical image stabilization, but the digital image stabilization does a good enough job to keep your videos free of minor shakes. Before we get to the camera quality and samples, let's take a look at the interface of the camera app. Thanks to the Moto actions, you can just twist the phone 2 times to get to the camera app. The overall app is very basic. You can tap anywhere on the screen to take a picture and just press the record button to start recording a video. You can drag the focus ring anywhere on the screen to focus on a particular object. To zoom in and out, you just have to drag your finger up or down on the screen. And while taking pictures, you can also set the exposure according to your liking. Swiping from left gets you to various settings, and that is pretty much it about the camera app. It's the same as we saw on the Moto G3 and the Moto X Play, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. You should download a third-party camera app to take better advantage of this camera. This camera is capable of shooting 4K and slow motion videos, and you also get HDR in video mode. Now let's take a look at some of the images which I took with this phone. Just as with most of the smartphone cameras out there, the images in ample light look really good. Colors are accurate and the 21 megapixel sensor captures a lot of detail. The camera has an aperture of f2.0 and a decent minimum focusing distance, thanks to which you get a good background blur effect if the subject is close enough to the camera. As the light starts to reduce, you can see some noise being added to the images. When the camera needs to capture more details in low light, the sensor requires a few extra milliseconds, and this might result in blurry images. The digital stabilization works well to some extent, but if you want crisp images in low light, then putting the phone on a tripod can give you best results. This is a video from the Moto X Style while walking. You can see the digital stabilization does a good job to keep the video relatively smooth. I have noticed that sometimes while taking a video, the camera keeps on hunting for focus for no reason at all. This does not happen every time, but I think it's worth mentioning. This is the best camera that any of the Moto X has ever had, and it does a decent job. But I feel that it's not the best camera on a smartphone out there. When you see that a flagship smartphone has a 21 megapixel camera, you naturally expect more out of it. This is a clear example of the fact that more megapixels not necessarily mean better images. I think if Motorola could have done a better job with image processing, this could have been a killer camera. But right now, when it comes to image quality, the Moto X Style lags way behind Samsung Galaxy S6, LG G4, Nexus 6P, and even the iPhone 6s. Don't get me wrong, this by no means is a bad camera, and if you decide to purchase this phone, you won't be dissatisfied with the images you take with it. I just think it should have been a bit better. That is it for this video guys. In a day or two, I'll have the camera review of the Nexus 6P up on this channel, so stick around for that video as well. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe to my channel for more cool videos like this. You can also watch some of the other videos on this channel. This is Sagar, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.